Hello and welcome, my name is Christopher Hole from christopherhole.com and welcome to this next video. We're going to be talking today about the swayback posture, which is this one here, the swayback posture. Now, the swayback posture is another one that kind of comes along with kyphosis, lordosis and scoliosis. They're the three main ones that people talk about. But I want to sort of make aware swayback, because it is sort of found in quite a few people that I've worked with and quite a few people that I sort of just see as I'm working in the gym, sort of 95% of the time. So yeah, I just want to sort of describe swayback to you. So swayback is where the pelvis is positioned in neutral or tilted posteriorly, and is positioned to be the most anterior of the subject's body segments. So what that basically means is it's this picture here. So if I just scroll down ever so slightly, you can see this picture here, C, and if we look at the other pictures, you can see this plumb line go straight through the middle of the hips. Well, with swayback, it's where the hips are, you could say, sort of pushed forwards, and that plumb line goes just behind the middle of the hips. Okay, so that's basically what that short little sentence is saying. So it's saying the hips are positioned in a neutral or tilted forwards. So they're either sort of in a neutral position, which is how they want to be, or they're tilted forwards. And to move on, subjects have a kyphosis of the thoracic region with a flattening of the lumbar lordosis. So what that's saying is they have a flattening of the lumbar spine here, and they have a little bit more of an excessive rounding of the thoracic spine here. So not only are the hips pointed forward, but the lumbar spine becomes flattened and the thoracic spine becomes rounded a little more. Okay? What we then have, this results in the hip joints being positioned in front of the standard posture line with observable hyperextension of the hip and knees. So what that's basically saying is hips are in a neutral position or tilted forwards, lumbar spine is flattened, thoracic spine is slightly rounded, and also the hips, as I've described, are kind of pushed forward with that plumb line coming down the middle of the hips, where we want that plumb line going down the middle of the hips. So, a little bit further down, we've got individuals with a swayback posture will have weak and elongated hip flexors, which are the muscles at the front here. So that's a weak and elongated hip flexors down here. And then we have hip flexors with short and strong hamstrings due to standing with hyperextended hips. So your hamstrings down the back here become shortened and strong due to the hips being pointed forward. Okay, so that kind of brings us to the end of this video. I just wanted to introduce you to swayback posture. So, you know, whether you've got it yourself or you know someone who's got it, there's just a little bit of education and a few of the sort of the muscle imbalances that you might have with that posture. Okay, so my name's Christopher Hole from christopherhole.com. I'll speak to you in the next video.